Hi, Christoph here, and today's topic is how we approach product development and marketing decisions. And I want to talk today about our fundament to make all of those decisions. Because obviously this is a very broad topic, but I want to start with how we usually approach, especially on the product side, new topics, new decisions. And it's all about data. It's all about data as a fundament. And why? Because otherwise we have discussions in the team, unnecessary discussions where actually nobody knows exactly what we build for the user, but it's actually so important to think about the user, to think about who do we build something for, who do we provide the specific information for. And this user-centric and research-based approach is the core of all of what we do. So right now we have obviously the app. We have a lot of data where we can understand of how people think, how people work. But very often when we try to get new things out, new features, if we get feedback from users and we think about new ways, how can we improve the product to help the user overcome the challenge, it's about collecting data. So we have to collect data. On the one side, we try to get secondary research, but that's very difficult usually thinking about product decisions and marketing decisions. There's some top level data out there, but there's no specific data. So we need to get into our own research. And we usually start with a survey, a very simple survey as answering the core questions. A few open questions, a few closed questions. I will provide you in the links with a product survey that we did, for example, 2 years ago. I will also provide you with a link to a marketing survey that we did in India last year to understand a bit better how the user think and what do we focus on before we actually start running some tests, because it is so important to narrow it down and to have fundamental data where we base our product decisions on specifically, and thinking about the user and user-centric approach, that at the end of the day, if there are some discussions, we can always look back to this data and we see, okay, no, based on our survey, based on our primary research that we did in the beginning, this is actually the right approach. So research, to have the fundament of all decisions about information people are looking for, about certain new things you want to introduce in your university, in your marketing approach, in your recruiting approach. Try to get as much data as possible. How we usually get to this data, especially thinking about surveys, depending on the market. There's a great website called Fiverr. I will also put it in the description below, where you can hire people running out and doing the survey for you. It's obviously also about relationship building there on Fiverr, having a few good people that you can always reach out to in specific markets, or have your own students ready and help you to spread out the survey to their friends. But the essence here is about having research as a fundament to go the next steps.